fire signs. What's going on, fire signs? How you doing, fire signs? I hope this video finds you in good health and spirit. I'm yours truly, Safrina, and this is Rainbow Warrior Tarot. And I'm going to be doing your Lovers Weekly check-in tap-in. And that's going to be for the Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The dates are going to be June the 17th through the 24th, 2024. Today's date is June the 16th, right? It is a Sunday, and it's 1:57 a.m. here in Houston, okay? I wanted to give a quick message before I get into the reading. On July the 1st, I'm gonna be doing Texas Lottery scratch-off tickets, right? I've been buying them all through June, and I should have quite a few of them, so that video should be about 30 minutes of me scratching and see if we're gonna win, and hopefully we do win, you know what I mean? Because anything that I win will go towards the channel, because I'm trying to get me a new camera, a professional camera. Because right now I'm recording on my iPhone, you know what I mean? I could just sit here and click, 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 and it'll start rolling, okay? And I wanna get into like editing of my videos so they can be more appealing and more entertaining for y'all, okay? So that's gonna be the message for that. So please join me on the 1st of July and support me and see if we're a winner, okay? So let's go ahead and get to it. Like I said, it's gonna be for the fire signs. It's gonna be from June 17th to the 24th, 2024. The fire signs is gonna be Aries, Leos, and Sagittarius. Now I'm gonna get 3 Lovers Oracle cards. We're gonna put 3 here. We're gonna clarify with the mini Rider-Waite deck, and then at the very end we're gonna ask a yes or no question, okay? So let's get right into it and see what cards and what messages that we got. Now, this is just one more thing, this is just the lovers reading, okay? Like I said, I do feel like that there are some people that are broke up a day, 2 days, a week, even a month, okay? Now, if you're here for someone that you haven't been skin-on-skin relationship in about a year or more, then this reading is not for you, okay? This is for people that are recent, that have been broke up for about a month, up to a month, no more, okay? So we're gonna get right into it, okay, and see what we have to say. And this is just a general message. You got your first card. This is the first, oh, you got 2 of them, hold on. Okay, that's the first one. And this is the second one, that's 2. So this is gonna be a general message. Please take what resonates with you, leave the rest here because it might resonate with someone else, okay? Let's go ahead and get you your third card, fire sign. Oh, that one just flew right out. Okay, so this is the third card, okay. Now, by just looking at the card, I do feel like the feminine energies that are here, I feel like there is some breakup. And I do feel like that the feminine energy is thinking more of the male energy, okay? The male energy just is giving me too much. I don't think they're too in tune when it comes to emotions. So you might have someone that's not emotionally there for you, okay? So, but we're gonna see if that's the truth. That's what I feel for one half of the, of the situation people are watching here, okay? I also see lesbian situation here. I don't mean to be mean. I mean gay, 2 women, 2 men. Because you see two women right here on the ends. You know what I mean? And they're looking opposite, right? So it could be 2 men, 2 transsexual, a transsexual and a straight man. However it goes, you know what I mean? Everything is here, okay? There's no discrimination in this reading. So let's go ahead and get into it. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. So I do feel like, for the feminine energies, you know what I mean? Just all energies here. Gay, no matter, whatever it is I called out. I do feel like you're dealing with somebody that don't put in the same emotion as you do. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get into it. Soulmate, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. Now, I do feel like when they say it's already with you, it doesn't mean the person that you're currently with that is not there all the way emotionally with you. Like, I feel like they're like, they go in and out, you know what I mean? And you don't want to deal with someone that emotions are in and out, you know what I mean? That's not a good thing. You lose, you know what I mean? And I do feel like if you leave this person, you will have somebody come in. I do feel like you have a friend, that y'all friends, right? And you pretty much, you know, cry on their shoulder. And I'm not trying to be mean, but you cry on their shoulder, you know what I mean? And they're there to listen to you. And the good thing about this friend is they don't try to pressure you into having sex. And I think, I'm going to get a little deeper. This for the feminine energy or whoever's watching right now. I think the person that when you were telling them, when you were laying on their shoulder, telling them what's going on with your relationship, that you felt a connection with them at that time, but they didn't sit there. I think you did want it to have a sexual situation with them right there and then, and this is with a friend, but your friend was being a friend enough, you know what I mean, and didn't take advantage of you, you know what I mean, because they want you to like deal with what you got going on. They like you and they do want to be with you, but they don't want to confuse you, because I think if you would have slept with your friend, that would have just brought confusion into the situation, right? So you really want to get rid of the one that is absent emotionally, you know what I mean? So that's why I'm saying your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So I do feel like they're already there, you know what I mean? But you're dealing with something already. So you need to get them out of your aura, you know what I mean? So you can do something with the one that you cry on their shoulder, you know what I mean? I'm glad that they didn't want to do nothing with you, because they knew that was going to bring confusion to you. And that's a great person to be with. If they're willing to think of you and be courteous of you and not take advantage of you, then that is the person you should be with, you know what I mean? But you got to get rid of this other one, okay? The one that you're currently with, the one that's absentee, okay? The next card, it is important right now to take a step back and spend time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself, okay? So like I said, this friend is a good friend, you know what I mean? He understands, or she understands, that you got to get this other person out of your spirit. And of course they're not going to want to get with you right off you leave them. You got to spend time for yourself and on your own, you know what I mean? But they're still going to be your friend. And I think once this person is out the way, they'll be more comfortable doing something with you, okay? So you do have a friend that you talk to, that you cry on their shoulder, but they didn't take advantage of you. But I think you tried to, and they were like, hold up, you know, you got a couple of things going on, you know, I think you need to deal with that first, and then maybe we can deal with this. And they've even told you they don't want to take advantage of you because it was going to lead you into confusion, right? Okay, so here we go, fire signs. We're going to give more clarification for these cards, and we're going to take it to the pendulum and give a yes or no answer. So at the bottom of the card, you did get the death. You know what I mean? When you get the death, or you got the death right, it doesn't mean that you're literally going to die. You know what I mean? The card's telling you that you got to let go of something that you were using, that you did have, that's not working for you, right? And start on something new. So it's an ending of an old and beginning of a new, right? So that's all the death means, okay? It doesn't mean literally death, anybody you know or yourself. Give me 1 second, hold on. Now, if it was upside down, that would have been a different story, okay? So, let's go ahead and shuffle. We're going to get clarification for all three cards here. But we already know what the deal is with everybody here. We know what we're dealing with. Okay. Let's go. Universe, can I get more information about the surrender card? Why is the surrender card here? You did get the justice, okay? So I do feel you do need to do yourself some justice. You do need to get rid of that person that is absentee emotionally. And once you're able to get rid of them and take care of yourself, work on yourself some, and then your friend will be there for you whenever you're ready. You know what I mean? So yeah, give yourself justice. Give yourself, don't expect no one to give you justice, right? Because I kind of feel like your friend, you kind of want to use them, like, you don't want to use them, but there's going to be a rebound. You know what I mean? It's not going to look too good. And when the foundation is made on that, it doesn't last. You know what I mean? So do the work on yourself. Get yourself justice. You know, work on yourself and have your friend there. You know what I mean? And they're going to continue. That's how much they love you. They're willing to let you heal on your own. You know what I mean? So you won't be confused. You know what I mean? So not only do you need to give yourself justice, but they're actually giving you justice, because they could have took advantage of you and when you were in a vulnerable state, but they didn't. So they're really giving you justice. Now you got to give yourself justice, okay? So let's go ahead and go into the final clarification for the first card. Final clarification for the first card, universe, for the fire signs. Final clarification for the first card for the fire signs. Okay, the Page of Swords. You need to take it one step at a time. The Page of Swords is somebody that takes it one step at a time, okay? The Page of Swords think of themselves. When they think about things, they don't put too much emotion to it or sexual energy. They think logical about it. So you do need to work on yourself, you know what I mean? And get yourself together. That's what the Page of Swords means. You need to, you know, take baby steps, you know, and not jump right on in with a friend. I don't think they're going to allow it, though, because they want you to heal. They know, they care about you that much. They don't want to take advantage of you while you're in a vulnerable state. Well, let's go ahead and go to the soulmate. Universe, can I get more information about the soulmate at hand here? Okay, oh, you did get the death. So that's a double death, okay? You need to end what you have going on. The person that is absentee, in that is going to be an ending of an old and beginning of the new. And your friend, the soulmate, can be a new. You know what I mean? But you got to give it time. You need to heal, okay? Because you don't want to go jumping. Like I said, you don't want to go getting off into a rebound kind of thing, because it's going to just bring confusion to the both of y'all, okay? Let's go. You got a double death here. So, like I said, the death card means ending of an old and beginning of a new, okay? So let's go ahead, get more clarification about the second card, final clarification. Yes, the Queen of Cups, which comes in right under it, okay? So this is the Queen of Cups, right? And after you leave that old one that was absentee, you need to be more like, okay, let me just explain who the Queen of Cups is. The Queen of Cups is somebody that is willing. Well, the card is asking you to be the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is somebody that is emotional, nourishing, loving, you know what I mean, attentive. But as soon as they see that it's not being returned, they snatch their emotions back. And they don't have no regret doing it. Because if you look at the Queen of Wands, right, she has one hand on the cup, and one under it. You know what I mean? So she's willing to give it, but if it's not being reciprocated, like if you're not getting it back, you're able to snatch it back. So that's what the universe is asking you. So it's kind of like a ending of an old, ending of you just giving emotions just right off the bat. And don't care that if they do give it back to you. You know what I mean? And that's how you set yourself up for failure. So the universe is asking you to be more, you know, discerning about who you give your love to, your emotions to, your body to, your soul to, okay? And if you can do that, it'll truly be an end of the old and a beginning of the new, okay? So universe, can we get more information about the third card at hand here? More information about the third card? So you did get one, okay? Right now it's important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. So the person that you were dealing with, that you're absentee, I feel like they're in a third party. You know what I mean? That's why they're being absentee with you, because they're dealing with someone else. I do feel like you know that they're dealing with someone else. You've seen proof, like on the phone or whatever, and that's all the proof you need. You know what I mean? You don't have to see the person. So I do feel like they're dealing with someone else. And that's wrong. You know, you're over here pouring into them and they're not pouring into you, they're pouring into somebody else. That's just straight wrong. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to another one. That's why they're not over here with you. Universe, final clarification for the third card. Yeah, time to go. You did get the Six of Swords. If you notice, you got swords here. And the Six of Swords means it's time to go. Okay? So it's kind of like the death is telling you, ending of an old and beginning of the new. So this person that's in a third party relationship, and absentee when it comes to emotions with you, it's time to leave that and work on your own, okay? Work on your own and work on yourself so you can be ready for the soulmate that's really your friend, okay? So you can go there and nothing, you know, comes out wrong behind it. And then once you do that, you do the work, you get the Two of Wands, which is on the bottom right. You'll be ready to set sail plan, worked everything out, and you'll be ready to go, because that's what the Two of Wands is. They're ready to set sail. Once they've done all the work to themselves, right? The healing, you know, the being by themselves, the work, giving their own self justice, then they'll be ready to go back into the world in a new relationship. And if you see, there's the Two of Wands, so that's two people, that's you and somebody else, right? But you gotta do the work on yourself. So, the pendulum's already moving, y'all. So, I got the pendulum here, so it's already giving it a yes, so we're gonna hold it. Now pendulum, if the fire signs leave the absentee relationship, right, that's in a third party, if they leave them and work on themselves, will their soulmate truly come in and will it work out? Yes, so that is a yes. It's going around in circles. Yes, it's a small circle, but yeah. And if you see, it's getting bigger and bigger. So that means yes, that is a yes. So, fire signs, give yourself justice. Get rid of the person that's in the third relationship that is absentee with emotions with you. Don't get into to a relationship with your friend that you be crying on their shoulder. Okay, give yourself some time. Give yourself some justice. Your friend is giving you justice by not taking advantage of you to where you're going to be confused, right? And plus, you don't want to ruin that. Do the work on yourself. Your friend, your soulmate is going to be there for you and continue to be your friend until you heal and get the other person out of your hair. And then once that happens and you work on yourself, you give yourself justice, then everything will be able to work out with your friend, which is your soulmate, and you'll be in a better place, right? Okay? So fire signs, this is your reading, this go round, okay? And it was a pleasure having you here. It'll be a pleasure if you come back. I'll be back next week, and we're gonna check in on the energy of what's going on, okay? So please join me. I would really appreciate it. So once again, I'm Sabrina, and this is Rainbow Warrior Tarot. May the universe be with you. I'll catch you next time, fire signs. Bye.